are just about ready to take this stuff downstairs and stage it to pack. It's a lot of stuff.
What's the possibility of you unpacking your luggage and putting it in a ruck, since your luggage is more rigid and it's not going to be pliable to get to where I need it to go?
That doesn't look bad at all. Where'd you just put those?
Under the seat.
Do you have enough room by your feet?
Oh yeah.
Just calculating the route to the beach house. Looks like the current estimated arrival is 14% charge. It's going to take us just under 4.5 hours to get there. We'll see if we can beat that 14%. I'm going to stop at Supercharge anyways, but we're going to see what it's going to be when we get to the Supercharger in Virginia Beach. I don't want to leave it sitting there with 14%, especially since I have to run out to the grocery store tonight too. And we're off.
Ruh-roh.
It's okay. Going through that section of 234 always eats up more energy than it thinks it's going to use, so we'll get back some of those percentages, no problem. Now that we're on the highway, we're going to just cruise at a consistent speed. A couple little hills getting down to the Richmond area, and then it's smooth and flat sailing to the beach.
We are cruising along, but not really.
Yeah, when you say cruising, 14, 15, 18 miles per hour, I wouldn't call this cruising. I would call this creeping.
Creeping along. Creeping along. As you can see, the sun visor, in lieu of expensive tint, has been installed, and it definitely cuts down on the sun, wouldn't you say, the heat?
And that's just the mesh one. We still have the heat reflective one that can go on top of that and cut down the heat coming in the car as well.
There is one problem that I see. We seem to have a bug got up there and died.
Roasted.
Roasted and toasted.
Our creeping has gotten us up to about 33 miles per hour now. Woohoo! But it's still stop and go. We were just recently passed on the shoulder by a motorcyclist. Now nobody should use the shoulder unless there's an actual emergency. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Gravity's holding me back.
What are you doing?
Playing with a dead bug.
What are you napping over there? Is it because they're the most comfortable seats you've ever sat in?
They are the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in.
Just putting you to sleep? So
They
comfortable.
are. They're so comfortable. So what did you think about packing today? How does it compare to the X?
The frunk is bigger in the X.
That sucks because the front is the biggest in the S. We put all the strollers and stuff in there.
Well, that's because that S had that tunnel piece.
Oh.
is interesting that they're different sized frogs.
We got all the stuff in. We had to. I had to repack my bags so they would fit.
I just had you change from a hard suitcase to a ruck. That was the only bag we changed.
Tried to get Will to change his, but Will said, nah.
He said, R2D2 is coming.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Picking up a lot of state of charge upon arrival, aren't we?
Oh, 18.
If you look, our consumption is averaging 242 over the last 30 miles. It's 268 for the entire trip so far. So
Nice.
I'd say that's really good. We don't have the aero covers on the wheels. We have the roof rack on. There's nothing on the rack, but we have the roof rack on. And as you can see from the beginning of the video, this car is loaded up. I just want to get to the 20. We're running well below that rated line, so maybe we can just squeeze that extra one out. Well, then we're gonna do it. We're gonna veer off at 165. Get to that Janif supercharger. Let's take one more peek. You ready? We're not gonna make it. Well, we're just gonna top up a little bit since we are gonna go to the beach. I have to make a run out to the grocery store tonight, so I don't want to be sitting on like 8% when I get back. So we'll get to around 50-55% and then finish the journey. You have to spend your birthday money on a mic.
Just want to let everybody know that I'm going to spend my birthday money on a microphone.
You're welcome. Okay, we are about to leave the supercharger. We have been here for 15 minutes. We went from 10%, or sorry, 20. We went from 28%. Not 28%, we're at 20. We're at 19, skirting on 20. Roll back the footage. We were at 28%. And
Oh.
it's 60.
Okay.
And the speeds have just started ramping down too. So
Okay.
we're
What are we saying again?
Will,
Yes.
what do you think's on the other side of those sand dunes?
I have no idea.
The Atlantic Ocean.
What?
See a picture?
Oh yeah.
What's all over your head? Sand. Say sand.
Gorgeous morning. We are just getting ready to leave the beach. You ready?
Yeah. Estimated that we need to make one stop at Newport News on the way home, and that we will be home by 11:30, which is good since we get cabinets delivered today. Let's hit the road. We are loaded up and ready to go.
just pulling into Newport News to supercharge for a little bit.
But first,
We have to go to Starbucks. Starbucks. Successful mission. Very efficient.
Starbucks acquired.
Starbucks acquired. And on to the supercharger. Starbucks trip.
Well, they forgot the butter for the bagel. They forgot the blueberries for the oatmeal. And they gave us 1 spoon for 2 oatmeals. Bust.
What are you having, Izzy? Pups.
Heading home. We have just under an hour and a half to go. We were estimating to get there with 12%. Now we've gotten it up to 16%. But we are headed into a bit of rain. So I reckon that's probably going to drop a little bit here. We'll find out more here soon.
Why does the what's it called? Why does
it consume more energy?
Why does the what?
Why does it consume more energy?
Yes. Why does it consume more energy when it's raining?
It has to do with the rolling resistance of the tires. So the car has to work harder because it's not just a dry surface. It's now got wet. It's got water pushing out of the way. So the tires are hitting rolling resistance.
We don't like rain. We also don't like strong headwinds.
No. Similar concept.
So we need to
Just not with the wheels.
we need to get a good tailwind, and we need to get behind a truck and draft it. Have good energy consumption on the way home.
Low energy consumption.
Low. What did I say?
Good.
Good.
Good is a fine, but we'll just shoot for low.
Lower energy consumption.